Hi, my name is Lindy from Project Portfolio Office. In the short video, I'll be covering adding and managing your risks and issues in PPO. Flipping over to PPO, I've just logged in and I've landed on my homepage, which is focused on items that need my attention. On the right-hand side here, you'll see two key metrics, one showing my open risks and my open issues. An easy way to get to these three that I need to manage is to click into the key metric, which takes me down to a filtered list. So here I'm on my risk list. I've got a couple of things that I can do on this page. Let's start with adding a risk. So if I click on the add button, it opens up a side panel where I can add my risk and submit. I also have the option within the list itself to add an item. So if I just click on this add risk icon, it opens up a line item with all of my required fields that I need to complete in order to add that risk. In addition to adding, we can also do single and multiple edits. So to edit a single record, I'm just going to click on the edit icon over here. We've got all our standard fields where you link your risk to a project, you give it a title, a short description, etc. What I want to focus on now is the probability and impact. So PPO out of the box has a 1 to 5 matrix when it comes to risks. This can be changed based on the matrix that you have in your organization. Based on the probability and the impact, we get a score. And depending on your score, you either get a red, amber, or green. So if I update this one to a rare probability and I submit, you'll see automatically that my RAG changes color based on the new rating that I have for this risk. So that is a single edit. I can also edit all three of these at once using the inline editing function. So if I just click on a field itself, it opens up the inline editing mode. So here I can, as an example, close out that risk and I can update this overdue item and provide a new follow-up date and simply click on submit. Other options on this page that I also like to cover is I can copy an item. So let's say this lack of resource capacity in marketing for the Northern Frontier project, I might have the same risk for a different project. So I can copy this item and I can just change the project name to the project that relates to that new risk and I can simply click on submit. For risks and issues, we also have supporting reports and dashboards. So if I hover over reporting and I select reports, I select the category as risk, and here I've just opted to have a look at the risk report itself. You can either run this for a specific project or you can run it for the full portfolio. We can apply any filtering and apply a group by. So if I run this report, this is basically the view where I have grouped by the risk owner and it shows me all of the risks in my portfolio. We also have supporting dashboards. So here is a risk dashboard. We have one similar for issues. If I run this one in a dashboard view, you also have the ability to PDF this or mail PDF to me. But if I run it in a dashboard view, this is the risk dashboard, so it's a bit more visual in nature that you can share with your stakeholders. Okay, so that covers risks. If I want to get to my issues and I'm not on my homepage anymore, I can always just hover over the project main menu and select issues. That takes me through to the issue list where I have all the same features and functionalities that we had on the risk list. So I can either do a single edit using the side panel, or I can do a multiple edit by clicking into any of these columns and changing everything that I need to change, and then I can simply submit one shot. So if I do that, I've already updated 3 risks in 2 seconds. As mentioned, we also have supporting reports for issues and risks. So if I just go to my dashboard page here, I have a issue dashboard that I can run, or I go to reporting, and if I select reports, I will simply select the issues entity for category and then run the issue report. So that's the short and sweet of managing your risks and issues in PPO. Thank you for watching.